Firefight with a giant. In the rugged mountains of Afghanistan, our platoon ventured into uncharted territory, seeking out an elusive target. Our mission had seemed straightforward: at first locate and eliminate a high-value insurgent leader. Yet, as we ventured deeper into the towering peaks, our focus shifted from the human adversary to something far more extraordinary. One morning, as the sun's rays pierced through the jagged peaks, we stumbled upon the first sign that things were amiss. Our communication devices crackled with static, and our compasses spun wildly, refusing to settle on a direction. Unease crept over us as we continued forward, the atmosphere growing heavier with each step. The air turned icy and thin, and an eerie stillness hung around us. That's when we first caught sight of it, a colossal figure, like something out of myth, silhouetted against the sky. A giant, impossibly tall and broad, with long limbs and a formidable presence. He had to be 15 feet tall, his feet wrapped in cloth and wearing nothing but a nasty loincloth. The giant man carried a sword that was longer than I was tall. Fear gripped us as we realized the enormity of what we faced. Our training had never prepared us for this. We instinctively raised our weapons, our fingers trembling against the triggers. The giant's eyes bore into us, and its bellowing roar echoed off the mountains. Panic set in, and gunfire erupted as we unleashed a hail of bullets toward the towering creature. Yet our weapons seemed futile against its sheer size and strength. Our rounds barely scratched the surface of its massive form. With astonishing speed, it lunged toward us, its movements defying its size. Chaos reigned as we scattered, desperately firing at the beast. But our efforts were in vain, and one by one, our comrades fell before the creature's fury. The ground trembled beneath each of its powerful strides, and the air grew heavy with the stench of death and gunpowder. We were outmatched and overwhelmed, our platoon reduced to a mere handful of survivors. As we regrouped and exchanged desperate glances, the realization dawned upon us that we had to find a way to defeat this titan. With determination fueled by desperation, we devised a plan. We used the terrain to our advantage, weaving between rocky outcroppings and seeking cover in the rugged landscape. Our ammunition was running low, and exhaustion gnawed at our bones. But we fought on with a fierce resolve as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an eerie twilight over the mountains. We mounted a final assault. Our remaining comrades coordinated their fire, targeting the giant's vulnerable spots with precision. Explosions rocked the air, and the creature's roars turned into agonized bellows. Slowly but surely, our efforts began to take their toll. Battered and bruised, we pressed on, each pull of the trigger fueled by the memory of fallen friends and the indomitable spirit of survival. And then, with a thunderous crash, the giant fell to the ground, its life force extinguished. The mountains seemed to exhale, the silence returning as if the land itself had recognized our triumph. As we stood amidst the aftermath, victory was bittersweet. The cost had been high, our platoon decimated, lives forever altered. But we had faced the unimaginable and emerged victorious, a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the bonds forged in the crucible of battle. And as we looked out over the vast expanse of the Afghan mountains, we knew that our story would become legend, whispered among soldiers, and remembered as a testament to our resilience in the face of the impossible.